Hello everyone, my name is AIMAN and today I'm presenting on vaccine and disease control technology in marine aquaculture. This is a critical topic because the global aquaculture industry faces unprecedented challenge from bacterial and viral disease that threaten both economic viability and food security. Through this presentation, I will explain how vaccines are revolutionizing disease management and why this technology matters for sustainable fish farming. Marine aquaculture faces three major challenges. First, the economic impact is threatening. Bacterial infection kill approximately 10% of farm fish yearly, costing $10 billion globally. In the United States alone, catfish farms lose $11.1 million annually to disease-related mortality. These aren't just numbers, they translate to lost livelihoods for farmers and reduced food production capacity. Second, our dependence on antibiotics is unsustainable. We have been overusing antibiotics to treat disease outbreak, which has created antimicrobial resistant bacteria. These resistant strains are harder to treat, rendering antibiotics ineffective, and the pollution spreads to our aquatic ecosystem and eventually to humans. That climate change is accelerating disease spread. Between 2010 and 2024, disease outbreak in aquaculture double. Rising water temperature create ideal condition for pathogenic bacteria to multiply faster, and crowded farm condition accelerate disease transmission. Prevention through vaccination is far more cost-effective than treating disease outbreak after they occur. Why cannot we just keep using antibiotics? Let me break down the critical limitation. Bacterial resistant development. The more we use antibiotics, the more bacterial involved to resist them. We are in an arms race we are losing. When fish are treated with antibiotics, residue remain the meat we eat. This is food safety concern. Environmental contamination. Antibiotic pollution from aquaculture farms contaminates river, coastal water, and soil ecosystem, affecting wild fish population and agricultural system. Strict regulatory restriction. Government are imposing stricter regulation on antibiotic use. The EU already restrict many antibiotics in aquaculture. More restrictions are coming globally. So they have 4 types of fish vaccines. First, live attenuate vaccine weaken pathogens. Live but weaken disease organism that create strong immunity. Second, inactivated vaccine kill pathogens that bacteria or virus kill with chemicals, very safe and most commonly used. The third, subunit vaccine specific antigens, use only specific proteins from the pathogen, very safe and customizable. For the fourth one, synthetic peptide vaccine, artificial amino acid sequence made in labs or plants, cost-effective. Role of vaccines in control and prevention. So this is the modern vaccine technologies. The next generation vaccine development, it have 4. The first one, recombinant vaccine, genetically engineered proteins from pathogens, more effective than traditional vaccines. Second one, DNA, RNA vaccine, inject genes that codes for disease antigens, cell-produced protective proteins. The third, nanoparticle vaccine, tiny nano-sized particle, carry antigen into fish cell efficiently. For the fourth one, epitope-based vaccine, AI design antigens. AI identifies the most effective immune-triggering proteins fragments. So for the vaccine delivery methods, it have 2, which is administration technique and advanced delivery system. For the administration technique, common routes, injection, intraperitoneal or intramuscular, most effective, strongest, long-lasting immunity. Second, immersion, direct exposure via gills and skin, stress-free, ideal for mass vaccination or fry. The third, oral, feed-based administration, convenient and cost-effective for large population. For the advanced delivery system, emerging technology, nanoparticle carrier, protect antigens and allow lower vaccine dose. The second, mesoporous silica system, pH control release 89%, protection via oral routes. And the third, vaccinate 8,500 fish per hour, reduce workforce by 60%. And the last one, plant-based edible vaccine, cost-effective, no cold chain storage needed. How fish vaccine works? Immune response mechanism. First, innate immunity response. Fish immediately recognize pathogens and trigger repeat interferon production. Second, adaptive immunity stimulation. Fish produce specific antibodies, IgM and IgT, targeting the pathogens. Third, mucosal immunity enhancement, vaccine trigger immune response at gills and gut mucosal surface, and the fourth, long-lasting protective antibodies against pathogens. Adjuvanted vaccine provide protection for 284 and more days after vaccination. The key pathogens in marine aquaculture heading major disease threats. The common bacterial threats have three, which is Aeromonas hydropilia, bacterial septicemia, vibrosis, and streptococcus species, streptococcal infection. For the viral threats, infectious spleen kidney necrosis virus, nervous necrosis virus, and other fish virus affecting farm fish species. Aeromonas hydropilia vaccine development heading tackling major aquaculture pathogens. The challenge affecting both freshwater and marine fish species, significant economic loss in global farming, high mortality costs, substantial loss, and the pathogenic strain diversity complicate immunity. Multiple strains require diverse response. For the solution strategy, multivalent vaccine, 80% survival against multiple strains, advanced adjuvants, boost immune response, enhance immune response and antibodies, and outer membrane protein as key targets, 80% survival in fish. For the novel inactivation approach, it have four, which are chemical treatment, high hydrostatic pressure HHP, ultra-short pulse lasers, and photodynamic inactivation PDI. Nervous necrosis virus breakthrough. For the problem, first one, NNV devastating to juvenile groupers and other marine fish. Second, major cause of mortality in aquaculture. For the third, no effective vaccine previously available. For the recent innovation, for the first one, self-assembled peptide non-viral vaccine. Second, 88% protection rate achieved, and for the last one, robust humoral immunity development. The disease control strategy, prevention framework, vaccination as primary defense mechanism, most effective approach to prevent infection, optimal water quality management, poor water condition, weaken fish immunity, biosecurity protocols and quarantine, prevent introduction of pathogens from external source, appropriate stocking density, overstocking, increase disease transmission rates, proper nutrition for immune support, strengthen disease resistance in fish, and regular health monitoring. Early detection enable rapid intervention. The nanotechnology in disease control, the benefits, enhance antigen protection and stability, improve cellular uptake efficiency, reduce vaccine dosage requirement, target deliveries to immune system, pH control the release mechanism, and for the application, oral vaccine delivery, reduce administration labor, and scalable manufacturing. The advanced detection methods, it have 5, which are rapid pathogens identification, AI-powered risk prediction system, real-time water quality monitoring, genomic sequencing for strain identification, and early warning system for outbreak preventions. Multivalent vaccine heading, multi-pathogen protection. For the concept, first, single vaccine protecting against multiple disease. Second, reduce administration frequency. Third, lower overall vaccination costs. Fourth, improve fish welfare. And the fifth, salmon farming already using multivalent approach. For the benefits for producer, it will simplify vaccination protocols and it will improve production efficiency. For the aquaculture vaccine market growth, for the market data, 2025 market value have reached USD 553.40 million, and for the expected growth to USD 9.54 billion by 2033, and for the annual growth rate have reached 13% CAGR, and for the Asia Pacific region are the highest growth potential. For the driver, Sustainability demands vaccine prevent disease. Sustainability eliminates needs for chemical inputs and drug residue in aquaculture product. For the regulatory restriction on antibiotics, rising consumer preference for antibiotics-free seafood, governmental mandates enforcing fish health certification, drive vaccine adoptions. For the technology commercialization, R&D investment in polyvalent vaccine targeting multiple pathogens, regulatory approval, accelerate new product introduction, 80% in 2024 versus 2023. And for the industry, profitable improvement, vaccine reduce disease-related mortality, improve feed conversion, enable predictable production, and secure premium market price for antibiotic-free products. Challenge and future direction. For the remaining challenge, pathogenic strain diversity and variation, variable immune response across individual, environmental factor affecting FSSC, regulatory compliance timelines and production scalability and cost. For the future solution, AI-driven vaccine design, herbal immunostimulant integration, plant-based vaccine development, genomic selection for disease resistant, and standardized production protocols. For the technology application, it have 5. First, in silico epitope prediction. For the second, multi-epitope vaccine design. For the third, immunogenic candidate identification. For the fourth, pathogenic strain analysis. And the last one, molecular interaction modeling. As for the conclusion, vaccine shift from reactive to preventative disease management, transform from treating outbreak to preventing infection, multiple vaccine technology and delivery methods available, polyvalent, nanoparticle, peptide nanofiber vaccine, oral injection, immersion routes, and advanced diagnosis, enabling early intervention, PCR, LMP, AI prediction, real-time monitoring, detect disease early. And the fourth one, sustainable approach, reduce antibiotic dependence, eliminate antimicrobial drugs, prevent resistance, and produce antibiotic-free seafood. For the fifth, market growth reflect industrial confidence, market growing 13% CAGR, USD 553 and 40 million to USD 9.54 billion projection. And lastly, for the international collaboration accelerating solution, global research network combine immunoinformatics, molecular biology, field validation.